So hey guys, today we will do the newspaper analysis of the Hindu newspaper. It's 6 April 2024 and we have some headlines and also world headlines. With world headline, I have divided the slides based on news related to India, and in the second slide I have certain news which is related to the world. It is the world news. So first news is, as you know, Congress has just released its 45 pages manifesto. Congress promises to remove 50% quota cap in its 45 pages manifesto. Second headline is Supreme Court stays High Court order striking down law regulating UP Madrasa. India abstains from UNHRC, United Nations Human Rights Council vote that called upon Israel for immediate ceasefire in Gaza. RBI keeps repo rate on hold as food prices remain high. Bose order probe into use of Bengal Varsity campus. Kerala story trigger political row in Syria. SC Supreme Court transferred 27 plea to itself on GST on online gaming. Supreme Court is applying 28% GST on online gaming platforms like some of the sites which promotes gambling and betting, so they are charging this GST. Rakhi Gari findings in NCERT books, we will see it in detail. Second is the world headlines. Russia probes Ukraine in Moscow concert hall massacre. Norway to nearly double its defense budget over next 12 years. South Korea to launch its second spy military satellite next week. US Chinese military talks resume after 2 years. Means after 2 years they have started to have talk on military issues. Iran plays homage to guard killed in Syria. Kuwait's opposition keep parliament majority after vote turnout 62%. And the second news is UNHRC, United Nations Human Rights Council tells nation not to ship arms to Israel. If you see the Kuwait opposition parliament majority after vote with 62% turnout, they are also doing nationwide census. It will help their government to easily function. First, the news is the Congress promises to remove 50% quota cap. Congress releases its 45 pages manifesto names Nyay Patra. It includes right to apprenticeship, making the minimum support price a legal right, filling 30 lakhs vacant government jobs, removes 50% cap on reservation for SC, ST and OBC, and nationwide caste census will be there. 10% reservation in job and education institution for economically weaker sections. Second one, we'll study this Supreme Court stays High Court order striking down law regulating UB madrasas. Supreme Court stayed the operation of Allahabad High Court, which struck the 20 years old Uttar Pradesh law regulating madrasas and order to transfer students to regular schools. Its court says striking down the madrasas board is not a solution. It should issue suitable direction to enable students pursuing their education in madrasas to access quality education. So what the court said to the High Court that, see, striking down is not a solution. Like, if some people are taking education from this institution, from this board, they should be giving quality education like physics, chemistry, mathematics. What are the general subject that every student should access? They should It should be available over there. So striking down this board is not a solution. So Supreme Court has stayed this High Court order on striking down law regulating UP madrasas. India abstains from UNHRC vote that call upon Israel. India on Friday abstains on a resolution at United Nations Human Rights Council that was called upon Israel for immediate ceasefire in Gaza. India, along with France, Japan, among 30 countries, abstained from voting. RBI keeps repo rate on hold as food prices remains high. The spike in the food prices has kept the Reserve Bank of India worried, even though overall inflation has moderated to a certain extent. Central Bank Monetary Policy Committee decided to keep the policy repo rate under liquidity adjustment unchanged at 6.50%. The overall inflation has been controlled to a certain extent. Since the last policy, the growth inflation dynamics have played out favorably. Another news, it's coming from West Bengal. Bose order probe into use of Bengal varsity campuses. C.V. Nanda Bose directed the West Bengal government to drop Education Minister Batra Bose from the Council of Ministers. Educational institutes were being used for political activities. Next news is coming from Rakhi Gadi finding in NCRT. Here's NCRT. Wait, should write it. Rakhi Gadi's finding NCRT book Narmada Dam reference dropped. NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training, has proposed that the findings from the DNA analysis of skeletal remains unearthed at the archaeological site of Rakhi Gadi in Haryana to be added to the Class 12 textbook. It also proposed that the references to how Narmada Dam project adversely affected tribal people and drove them to greater destitution be dropped from the sociology textbook. See, the word destitution means extreme poverty. In NCERT sociology textbook, it also dropped the sentence that scheduled castes and scheduled tribes are social groups especially marked by poverty, powerlessness, and social stigma. To study the genetic history of Harappan, DNA was extracted from the skeletal remains excavated at Rakhi Gadi. The reconstructed facial features of Harappans, male and female, shows remarkable similarity with the modern population of Haryana. It says that whatever the skeletons and facial features that has been made of the people from the Harappan culture are quite similar to the people which come from the model population of Haryana. On page 85 of the Class 12 social textbook, Indian Society, the NCERT said this sentence: projects such as the Sardar Sarovar Dam on the river Dam Narmada in western India and the Polavaram Dam on the river Godavari in Andhra Pradesh displace 100,000 of Adivasis, driving them to greater destitution, would be changed to projects such as Sardar Sarovar Dam on the Narmada River in western India and Polavaram Dam on the river Godavari displays hundreds of thousands of Adivasi from their original habitats. It has also dropped other mentions about Narmada project. In the chapter 3, the sentence coming from the private property in the land has also adversely affected tribals whose community-based form collectively ownership were placed at disadvantage in the new system. The most recent such example of in the series of dams being built on Narmada, where most of the cost and the benefits seem to flow disproportionately to different communities and religion, will now read the coming of private property in land has also adversely affected tribals whose community-based form of collectively ownership were placed at a disadvantage. NCERT has dropped reference to the Badri Masjid demolition from its political science textbook and given added emphasis on the Ram Janmabhoomi temple movement. Another news is about the ITC Infotech platform aims to boost income of 10 million farmers. ITC Infotech, arm of ITC Group, said it was targeting to enhance the income of 10 million farmers who are part of 4,000 farmer producing organizations FPOs across India. Farmers producing organizations by 2030. Through its ITC Meta Market for Advanced Agriculture and Rural Services, ITC Mars, the company had so far bought more than 1.5 million farmers and 1,500 FPOs from across 10 states on this platform, said Sandeep Kumar SVG, the head business consulting ITC. ITC Mars is an AI and machine learning driven platform offering a gamut of farmer empowerment services. Farmers will experience 30 to 50% income enhancement through the intervention of ITC Mars. Enthused by impact, we aim to progressively cover 4,000 FPOs, empowering 10 million farmers by 2030. According to him, farmers on this platform are already witnessing transformational benefit through predictive weather and crop advisory coupled with intelligent farming nudges. Access to newer farming techniques, market linkage closer to farms, personalized climate, crop advisories, precision farming technologies, scientific quality assaying, and availability of formal credit at less than 50% cost. Through more than 1,500 FPOs and 100 partners, what we are providing is a full stack digital ecosystem to bring power to world-class digital and agriculture technologies, just said by Mr. Kumar. And thank you. This was all about today. We will continue our discussion. We will continue the newspaper analysis tomorrow. So, bye.